Shout out to everybody phone that's going off. It means you follow me or get notifications. So basically your shit didn't go off and you don't follow me. It's all good, man.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
This nigga has 3 superstars linebackers.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
11. Watch the slant. Recon, 152 fighter. Slant. 58. Ready to go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan, man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
The Stevie.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will find Ridley on the left side. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. He's at the 40. 20. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Not a fumble.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Ready. 25.
54 Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Get up.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. Back 25. Wait. Let him go.
They'll run here with Freeman. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high,
bro, why is your D tackle at middle linebacker?
To hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic.
Why you got
20 points?
You got going? Yeah, look at your alignment.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around
that nigga in the middle is your D tackle.
30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense.
Bruh, it's not even cheese. It didn't help him.
Yards shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say,
you saw the same play. Yeah, there's only one play that happened, bro.
Is tackle.
Now Williams. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now it's Carson, and he gets it. Touchdown, Atlanta. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Most of the time, I keep it muted when I'm in the party with him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll
I came back.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
14.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Guys, game situation. Hard. You got tight.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
What you mean? I only scored 7 points in the second half. Man,
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13.
that week I put multiple niggas in retirement for. That was a crazy ass week, boy.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Bro, that doesn't make sense.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be
Let me get that. He's tired, bro.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
Hey, stand up.
Give to Kamara running right.
Rip this ball from
They'll
me.
fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Switch.
X3, 218, chopper.
45, Mike, 45.
Hey, Haywood.
It's just me and you. 45.
Ready to go.
That's not a false start.
Ready.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Thank you, bruh. If this nigga had Moss Derwin, bruh.
Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now,
The man is like
taken
44.
for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Check. Hey, Rick Lance.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Got it.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Tight end to the right, bro. Tight end to the right.
39.
Now Ryan.
Throw the ball. I got two niggas right there, bruh.
Maurice Hurst gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
26.
On third down, Ryan.
How? The nigga tucked the ball.
Complete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one
That's
thing's for
fucking
sure.
trash, man.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he will at least be able to fall on it himself, but it was fourth down, and the possession changes. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, Ryan Tannehill slow to get up here. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Yeah. Hurt quarterback. I wasn't really scared of Tannehill. No way,
And
bro.
for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that will be incomplete.
But if that was accurate, I would have picked that off.
How about the
backed
execution
up
of that
right there.
defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked
His
up
inaccuracy
tight.
helped him
He was
complete-
trying to force it in there
not
on
get a
third
turnover.
down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. I guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash.
Wait.
Throwing again. Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. First down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open down.
Hoopin' be hoopin', baby.
For so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked.
Devontae's tired, trying to give him a lesser hitter. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's the Devontae out the
By
field.
the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
Probably not going to run this formation.
Only
Probably
a
going to go
yard
through
on the
my
pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Kind of like that.
Check three.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, express. Hey, Delta.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Hoopa be hooping, baby.
Caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Smith trying to run for it. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman.
I saw him using it over there.
Able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Kill. Turn up.
51, down.
Check hot route. Hot.
They'll try and
block.
run. Freeman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
It's the new NFL,
Updated
baby.
NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside.
A lot of speed up there. A lot of line. I think all of my linebackers
get
are
this forward
faster.
for about 4.
Give
him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, there's the option.
Derwin, baby. Yeah.
Still has yet
We
to
ain't
get
letting
on
that
track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Go.
He'll look to throw. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he takes this one.
Desmond Trufant, what the arm? Let's go.
Defense has a touchdown.
Scoot.
That was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
No team
I like
with
it.
trash receivers is getting off against me.
And the lead is up to 18 now. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Falcons.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line.
All right. Here we go. Let's go. B, let's go.
Hey, wahoo. 2.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Look. Oh, that's ready.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
Go. Now.
54. Hey, let's get this.
Now.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to
Dante
escape.
Fowler
He
Jr.,
goes
baby.
down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Let's go,
Here
baby.
now, Johnny
21-3.
So we reach halftime in what's been a
Defense
fairly
way too elite.
one-sided game so
One man
far.
can't beat us.
As we send you down
That's
to
our motto.
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over
As
the
you outside, or you got your window open? Oh, okay. No, you're fine. I was actually enjoying that shit. I was just like, it's a nice little ambiance.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's
Hassan
brought
Reddick
down.
is up.
Hassan Reddick just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down
Damn
at
it,
17.
got blown
On the ground, this is Kamara.
We just running
They're
again.
able to
Not
swarm
happy.
him behind the
Not
line,
happy.
and his rough night continues.
Not happy at all.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Just watch Hop, bro. Spotlight that nigga every single play. Every play. Spotlight that nigga.
45 yards. This looks good as well.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about to boost the defense game?
Come on, bro. How's that dead eye?
Shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. And the Raiders have got him. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan.
Yes.
And he's going to go down again.
The thing is, I've blocked
He's
6.
made a
And he's
huge
still got 3.
impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a
Untouched.
plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made under a heavy rush, and down he goes. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Come on, bruh. I'm
And he'll go
soon,
down right
bruh.
around the 47 this time. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Again, it's Kamara. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Hey, exit.
26, Mike. 25.
On first down, Ryan.
6-man blocking versus 4.
It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Maurice Hurst able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. Now it's Ryan. Well, going deep here for Taylor. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Come on, dog.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Niggas not good, dog. Kamara doesn't juke every single person. Niggas not fucking good.
Alvin Kamara, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football.
Why would we not block the edge?
To tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan, the left side completion to Jones. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 44, Ryan. Going deep here for Taylor. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This nigga Matt Ryan made this nigga jump. Come on, dog.
Ranging up from his
Look at that pass.
A yard short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route.
Oh, bullet pass. Oh, my God.
The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
Hey, 59, ready. Ready to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle.
I honestly have been trying to figure out who the fuck is.
They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
We'll be trying to play with the AI. AI's intelligence is just fucking moving around.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan going for the ball. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Man, you gotta fix that shit, dog.
That's why there's like the blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Brings up third down.
Come on, set. AT Gator.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go! Go! 54!
Ryan. Ball going deep here for Taylor. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it.
You playing Monday?
He returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And
that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Check it out, read. Switch it, switch it, switch it.
There!
They begin on the ground with Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Not even there for
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They run it again with Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a second and 13. Second and 13. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Dante Fowler able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll drop to throw.
Intercepted.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Let's go, baby. Back-to-back weeks, pick 6, bitch. Welcome back, Kendall.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to air one.
Bro, I'm about to say, bro, 4 jerseys.
This is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting up.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Desmond Trufant. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they take a knee.
GG's.
Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman.
54. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
GG's in the chat, everybody. GG's in the chat. We're never close. We're never a sweat. This bullshit with Kamara.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they will take a knee here.
Everybody drop your GG's in the chat. Thanks, Ron. Good watch. Thanks for watching. Came, my boy. Easy dub, man. That's just an easy dub, man. That's it. Wasn't nothing special about it. On to the next one. We got New Orleans Saints next week. Face that boy Mike Britton. He got a quarterback now. He got Phillip Rivers.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Atlanta, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We got to do better about that. Austin Hooper had a hell of a game, though. I'm proud of that. Really only one catch. You don't need Julio to win the game, man. Everybody got this notion that I need Julio to win games. And half of the time, that nigga don't really do shit. I'm going to say he don't do shit because he's still Julio fucking Jones. But it's not. It's not like that. But Deion Jones, back-to-back weeks with a sack and a pick. Great job. Deion Jones had player of the week last week, and he's definitely in contention this year. Pick, sack, 6 tackles. He's definitely in contention again for player of the week. That's what you found. Had 2 picks, 3 tackles. Good job. No tackles for Kendall Sheffield, but he still got the pick 6. That's back-to-back weeks with pick 6s for him. Definitely a good one there. I just love the way these boys are breaking on routes, man. We're jamming them up, playing on the inside, and they are just getting it. All right, they're just taking that shit away. Look at that inside leverage. Look at that inside leverage. Look at you, Font. Brakes on it. The hip turn. That 97 agility. Oh, jumped in front of him. I'll take that, young man. Same thing with Kendall Sheffield. Look at his leverage. Look at the leverage. Look at the eyes. He's on that. That's never open. That's not open right there. Maybe with a better route runner that's open. That's not a good route runner. That is a good defender. Good job, Kendall. That 80 man, that boy's nice. That boy's nice. $31-10. Bro, I don't think niggas understand that my offense isn't the most dangerous part of my team. Like, everybody keeps focusing on Julio and talking about that nigga. Nigga, I threw for 126 yards. That nigga Julio had 1 catch, Tony. 1. But he's my team. Niggas don't understand. My team is my defense. Ooh. Let me go ahead and get the DB re-sign influence, since you know I gotta re-sign them niggas. Yeah, get that money. Yeah, and I'm going to put on the DB retirement influence just in case Richard Sherman got any funny ideas. Bring that ass back, boy. Pause. No, I wish. But with him at safety, he shouldn't lose no more speed. That's the cheese. Yeah, Taywan, bro. I tried to get you in the game, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. You didn't get your trait. I was force feeding Taywan. Nigga ain't get shit. Ended up being Hooper's game. Alright, Sherman. Alright, Tack. I'll talk to y'all next week when my trait goes in effect. Yeah, I think... Who? Marlon Mack? No. It's Marlon Mack, bro. I got other running backs. I got Freeman. I still got Chris Carson. Yeah. He actually played this game. He's just been hurt. He played the last 2 games. Last 2 weeks. I think he got hurt like week 1. If not week 2. He's been hurt since. Yeah, I got to re-sign Sherman. I'm waiting until him and Pat P regress, and I'll give them whatever they want at the regression. Know what I'm saying? Say that money. I got to sign back tag. I'm trying to wait till this trade went through. Look at that cap room, baby. I got enough cap room to sign all these niggas back. Except for Delaney. Delaney's not coming back. Delaney's either gonna retire or be a free agent. Excuse me. Because it's Madden, they don't matter. My next 4 games are away. My next 5 games are away. At Saints, at Buccaneers. That's the hardest game right there. At Bears, at Chiefs, at Chargers. But that Buccaneers game, that's the one circled on the calendar. Exactly. See, I didn't consider KP my start of my stretch of tough games. My tough games don't start until week 13. I got Devin because I got to deal with Khalil Mack's bitch ass. Tyreek Hill, and then I got an easy game week 15 versus the Chargers. I got to worry about his defensive line now. Bake, you ready to jump or no?